Well, Aquarius, there are a few areas I want to bring to your attention this month in light of the fact that we have a solar eclipse taking place in your 9th house. This is a month of shifts in your beliefs, in your philosophies. Long-held beliefs have to be eliminated. Sometimes things just don't work depending on the stage of life you're at, where you're at in your relationships, your work. So you could experience a very significant awakening or a realization that can change your spiritual outlook, can change these value beliefs. The 9th house, this takes place on the 3rd of October, high up in your horoscope. Venus is currently in the 10th house, which is bringing actually quite good effects to your work. But the beliefs, the value system has to be integral. Otherwise, the rest of it is just superficial nonsense. The 9th house has to do with higher education. Now, higher education doesn't necessarily mean you're going to enroll into a university, take on a course. This can simply be the lessons that life are teaching you, and that you're drawn into different areas that are going to help you make sense of where you're at in your journey right now. Now, alternatively, you may experience a sudden need to share knowledge. You may have such an insight that people will look to you in some ways as a guru. In any case, your intellectual development is very, very strong this month, and travel and exploration, as well as legal and moral issues, can come to the fore. If we look at Jupiter's transit currently, Jupiter for you is your finance sector, and it's in your 5th house. It's going to go retrograde. Let's have a look here. Oh, what did I do with that? I just lost it. It's going retrograde on the 9th of October. And so that has a strong linkage between your income and your investments. Now, there may be something you're planning to invest in. With the retrograde Jupiter in this 5th house, you may put the brakes on that. Now, I wonder whether that has something to do with your value system, because, we talked about values being predominantly to do with your morals and your spirituality, but values can have to do with money, income, return on that investment. And we see in your 2nd house of income and values as such, the retrograde Saturn and Neptune right now. These two planets, I might have mentioned last time, don't afford you an easy path to reconcile your vision with the practical side of what it is that you want to do. So that in itself can present you with some challenges as far as how you're going to invest your money. It's not a bad idea to get some advice from that. We see that the planet ruling your career is in the 6th house. 6th house is service. You maybe have to humble yourself a little bit here before you can move into that higher upward spiral that we all want. 1, 2, 3, 4 planets retrograde. Jupiter in your 5th house, Uranus in your 4th house, and Saturn and Neptune in your 2nd house. So that brings with it a lot of review. This is all in the under part, the underbelly of your horoscope, the lower hidden part, the part that you don't see under the earth, which is also wrapped up in your internalization of your experiences. So how you deal with this is also under review right now, Aquarius. Not a bad thing. Jupiter in the 5th house, notwithstanding the fact that it's retrograde, does bring with it expansion, optimism. It also gives you foresight or intuition when there's a linkage between Jupiter, the 2nd house, it rules your 2nd house, and the 5th house, that's where it's transiting now. Then you've got intuition. You're able to feel clearly. Don't sidestep those moments of insight, because they are going to be valuable aids in navigating your way through this period of your life to a successful oasis, if I could use that term. There's a full moon also that's going to take place in the third house of your horoscope, close enough to the fourth. Third and fourth is communication with family members. Retrograde Uranus in that fourth house can be disruptive, and you may need to put your foot down in some areas with some of the members of your family. They've probably been treading all over you. In any case, there's some sort of unconventionality that may have to be dealt with in the home. There could be extra people there, you could have visitors, there can be some change of status in terms of your kids leaving the home. It is a strong, unexpected transit there in the fourth house. But all in all, that eclipse is pretty powerful for shifting your belief systems, eliminating any outdated beliefs or dogmas that are no longer serving you. You have to be ruthless in the way that you do that. Take a look also at what I've prepared for you over at astrology.com.au. My assistant has put the links there. Do follow them and you can get some broader, deeper insights into what's going on in your life throughout October. Please do subscribe, like us, drop me a line. I'd love to hear from you. And join me next month for the November leg of your life soap opera, Aquarius. Take care. Bye-bye.